Hello guys, my name is HunterKiller101 and today I'll be casting a game of Brand the Burning Vengeance, whose health and attack is low, but his spells are very powerful, his passive is very powerful as well, and however he is hard to master. His first spell is Seer, which launches a fireball which deals magic damage. If the target is ablaze, it will stun them. If the target is not ablaze, it will set them ablaze for 8 seconds. And his second spell is Pillar of Flame. After a short delay, a pillar will rise up, dealing magic damage, and if the target is ablaze, it will deal 25% more damage, and if not, it will set them ablaze just as like the first spell. His third spell is Conflagration. It will deal immediate damage, and it will set them ablaze. If the target is already ablaze, it will spread to nearby enemies, and it will set them ablaze as well as dealing area of effect damage. Pyroclasm, his ultimate, he releases a devastating torrent of fire, which is basically a fireball which bounces from target to target, dealing damage, and it will speed up if the target is ablaze. If not, it will go very slowly, but it will still bounce. So, yeah. Hello guys, my name is HunterKiller101, and today I'll be casting a game of me playing as Brand the Burning Vengeance. So, if you're wondering why I haven't made any recent videos, was because, first of all, over like some weekend there were like issues with the servers, and the next the whole week there were more issues with the servers, and then like now everything seems to be more and more stable. So I decided to buy out Brand, and I will be casting a game of him today, of how I play him as an ability-powered caster. So basically our team is Morgana, Mokai, Misfortune, Brand, and Tryndamere versus Renekton, Israel, Nasus, Xin, and Tryndamere. So I guess it's a very that our team is very decent. I wouldn't say it's like a very tanky. I guess it's average. I would say. The bottom team, however, does have some. Nasus can be played as a tank. I'm not sure if he's going to play as a tank in this one. Renekton is tanky, I guess. Xin is also tanky. Tryndamere, his ultimate does make him tanky, but basically it looks like an evenly matched game, with them slightly having a little bit more advantage as to survivability during battles. And for some reason, Misfortune just doesn't want to load. But we're gonna wait anyway. I'm not sure if she actually. Well, there we go. So I pick out Flash and Ignite as my Brand summoner spells. Flash is like a basic spell for most spellcasters that don't have much maneuverability or don't have many spells that help maneuver. So yeah, that's a good thing to have. And Ignite allows me to stack with my passive over here, which is Blaze. His passive basically all his spells ignite his targeted Blaze, which is like a mini ignite, dealing 2% of the maximum health and magic damage per second for 4 seconds. So that's 8% in total. If you have full magic penetration. Unfortunately, I do not, and that is the build I usually go for in order to maximize his passive. I do start off the game with Boost of Speed, 2 health potions, and a mana potion, just because I don't really have any runes on mana anymore. I focused all my runes into magic penetration. So my magic penetration right now is this is actually the game where I messed up my runes. I actually picked out my DPS rune page other than my spell rune page. So here I actually have 21 armor penetration right away. I don't know why. I was supposed to have 20 spell penetration at the start, but I chose the wrong rune page. Bam! Okay, basically 2 health potions to stay alive in the middle, and the mana potion is just to regenerate my mana if you engage in little skirmishes with your enemy, whoever you're facing in the middle. So that's always a good thing to know. It looks like Mokai and Morgana have the bottom, Tryndamere and Misfortune have the top. I do kind of shoot a Seer here, which is his first ability, just shoots a fireball, and if their target is ablaze, it will stun them for 2 seconds. Unfortunately, I do miss that, but because of the time it takes for the minions to get here, my mana will regenerate and will basically give me middle. I usually kind of wonder, in this sort of matchup, I would expect Ezreal to be in the middle, just because of his ultimate is global, but for some reason Tryndamere is in the middle, and that armor penetration does count, but I would really love to have more spell penetration instead of armor penetration. But either way, I do make sure that I harass him in order to make sure he doesn't get enough gold to actually take out middle. So here I'm taking a couple of shots every now and then at him. I do deal a lot of damage to him almost, and because he does have low health, he didn't buy a health item. For some reason, Nasus and the enemy team quit, and yeah. So Brand's abilities are very combo based. you need to have Seer. You need to use Seer and Conflagration for a basic hero attack. If you use Conflagration first, he'll be ignited, the enemy, and if you use Seer, it'll stun them for 2 seconds. And when you're facing champions, you really want to stun. And I do unlock what's called Conflagration second, because Conflagration first on a Tryndamere will make him on fire. And if I do shoot a Seer at him, it will stun him as well as deal damage, and it refresh my passive ability. Unfortunately, I do notice here that sometimes if you do get in range of the turret while your passive is active on an enemy champion, it will aggro on you because you are technically dealing damage to them. Although it's not initial, it's still like damage. So I think I do get Pillar of Flame here. Yes, I do. And after we want to start off for a basic anti-champion now that you have 3 spells. You want to start off with Conflagration, then go with what's it called? Seer. That way they will be stunned for 2 seconds. Then you can cast Pillar of Flame, which will it does take a little time to actually happen, but with that 2-second stun, you should be able to make the timing perfect. It looks like in the bottom here, Mokai and Morgana do take out somebody. In the top, it looks like Zinzao does take out Misfortune, taking minimal health. I'm surprised at that. And he's still level 1 for some reason. I'm not sure. I appear to be level 4. These guys are still level 1. That's really strange. What's going on? Oh, yeah. I think I know what. Basically, this program I'm using does create a little bit of lag for most players other than me, and so I'm just showing off how I play him. So I don't really expect this to be a big issue, but if it is a big issue, you can tell me, and I'll have to record and cast games from my program that I use, from another program which allows me to actually cast the game after I play it. This is like casting the game while watching and doing everything. Conflagration can be used in a combination. If you do use Seer on an enemy first, like a group of minions, like for example, usually the big fat minion, the cannon minion, if you Seer him, you'll deal him about quarter damage at rank 1 or 2, and then if you Conflagration him, everyone else will take damage and will get your passive ability. So basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm keeping Tryndamere back, making sure he doesn't heal up as quickly. If I were him, I would actually try to get those sword stacks so that way he can heal faster. But he doesn't want to risk it because he knows my spells are ranged, and his attacks in almost all of his spells are close range, and that will allow me to actually harass him very well until he reaches level 6. So you want to try to get the last minion kills always. Whenever you're playing as a ranged character, if you're a tank, you don't really need them, but if you can, you might as well. But if you see that feel that there's a risk involved in getting the last hit, maybe someone will jump you or you'll get ganked, for example, then you probably shouldn't take it. Now, when will these refresh? Well, I can actually speed it up, maybe. No. Alright, so this is normal speed right now. So I do eventually try to go for Boots of Sorcery, because that will allow me to it will give me the 20 magic penetration I do need for my passive abilities. It looks like I haven't actually used any of my health potions, but if this was another hero in the middle, then I probably would have already used maybe 1 health potion, maybe and most likely my mana potion. At level 6, you do want to actually unlock your Pyroclasm, because it does really count. Here I was worried that Tryndamere will get level 6 very soon, so if I do right now engage early, he will most likely try to engage me and use his ultimate to take me out. Fortunately, I do have my Conflagration and Seer combination, and that will allow me to actually stun him in case he gets too close for 2 seconds, and that basically negates 1/3 of his ultimate. So that's a good thing you want to do sometimes. It looks like I do Conflagration that. Yes, I do. And everyone around in the area does get ignited. Unfortunately, I do take 2 turret hits, and that's not good. I actually did think that Seer should have stunned him, but apparently his Conflagration, his Blaze passive stack did run out the second I shot it at him. But that's okay. I do notice that, however, top is missing, and it looks like Misfortune did take out Zinzao, so that is a good thing. Let's see. And as my kind of skill set, I do try to go for Seer And Seer and Conflagration are my priority spells. Pillar of Flame is the last thing, so I do stun him here. He does ultimate, I believe. He is taking a lot of damage, I think. He did chicken me, but I did. He should have died. Oh yeah, he comes back for more. So I do Conflagration him, I do stun him, and I use Pillar of Flame. I do lower him down to low health. He uses his ultimate, so he does survive that. Fortunately for me, it didn't take me that much damage. Although I do use a mana potion here because I did use a lot of mana, and that will really repay me and will keep me in the middle lane without me having to leave. Even though I do have 1,250 gold, I would want to push the turret as much as I can before I actually go back and buy. If you get the chart, you'll get 150 extra minerals, and with those minerals, you can probably move on ahead and try to get something else. So, yeah, let's see how top is doing. Apparently everyone's still at level 1, haha. That's obviously incorrect. It's really strange, though. I'm pretty sure there was some kind of option to refresh this. I just don't know how. It's really strange. Oh, shit. I didn't do that. Looks like I do continually use my harassment combo, as well as my, what's called attacks to fend them off. He doesn't actually have that much armor, so my armor penetration is paying off in, like, short little, one-hits. And I do, ignite him, I do use, I do ignite him, I use Conflagration, Seer, and Pillar of Flame to finish him off, knowing that he just ultimated, so it will take him about 3 minutes, and 3 minutes was not up, so I did take him out very well and very easily. So that is a good thing. It looks like the top turret did die. The bottom turret, however, is still alive. I do recall here, and I buy my Sorcerer's Boots, and I do have 1,000, so I do buy the Tear of the Gods, which is nothing you want to buy. And whenever you're at your platform healing up or you're regenerating mana, you want to use your abilities that you can use without a target, just to increase your stacks on Tear of the Gods, which will increase your mana. And later on, when you buy what's it called, Archangel Staff, that extra 1,000 will add 60, I believe. Let's see. No. Okay. It will add how much? What? Yeah, 3% of your max mana is converted to ability power. So, with the 1,000 mana you have already, and the additional 1,000 you will get from the maxed out Tear of the Gods stacks, that will allow you to actually increase your ability power by 60 instead of the original like 45 you get from this thing. So 45 plus 60 is 100. Archangel Staff is a good item. You do get apart from 100 ability power, you do get what's it called, a lot of mana regeneration, a lot of mana. You will get some what's it called, like, I'm not sure what you get actually. You do get 400 mana, 25 mana regen per 5, and a passive, which is very useful if you buy other items that are mana based. It will increase your mana regeneration, and it really will pay off in the long term. So it looks like someone here is very spazzing out. Where is he? Since I seem to have taken out Tryndamere here, but I do have another battle with Tryndamere here. I do he does what's it called? He does He does ignite me, but I do finish him off with my Conflagration and Seer combination. That does pay off. I didn't use Pyroclasm. Pyroclasm is more useful in team battles where the Pyroclasm will bounce from target to target, and bounces 5 times. So if you shoot at just a one guy who's not even near minions, like I didn't just do there, then it would have been useless. So another thing you want to get is flat magic penetration. Apart from Sorcerer's Shoes, you want to get increased survivability as well as increase your what's it called, ability magic penetration. Yeah. So I do get Ruby Crystal, hoping that I will get Haunting Guys, which is a standard item for most magic penetration builds, because it does give you that extra health and it will help you in the mid game in terms of survivability. It does give you a little bit of ability power, but the most important thing is the magic penetration, because that really does impact your skills and how powerful they are. So here I was kind of cautious because there are 2 enemies over here. I do know that Nasus is level 4, so he can't really do much damage. It looks like the levels now updated themselves, and the health does update now. Yeah, I think so. Yes, yes, no, I'm not sure. Yes. Trinity here is continuing to harassing me. Nasus is kind of just supporting them with his wither, I guess.